Welcome back, everyone. All right, listen up. The Her Gov Summit 2026 is bringing together women and minority-owned businesses in Houston for 2 days of networking, resources, and insight. It's really great. It's a government contracting opportunities for you. And joining us now to talk about it are Catherine Flowers. She's the strategist behind all of this, and Timonisha Casey Mayberry, founder of Her Gov Summit in Business and Tax Consulting. And this is so needed right now. Ladies, first of all, kudos to you for bringing the opportunity for people, because small businesses, women, minorities all need this, because there's really a change in the atmosphere on what's available for them. So tell us exactly why personally you have decided to do something like this.
Well, we've seen what the changes are happening, and it is so many women entrepreneurs that are being affected.
Yes.
So we wanted to make this summit very intentional this year. We wanted to make sure that we bring together government entities, decision makers, and also those entrepreneurs that are certified or working on contracts. And we want to bring them together to let them know, hey, it's still an opportunity for your business, and don't give up, even though we see the challenges that are happening.
So the door has not closed on you.
No.
There's just another door you need to walk through, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. And you're a strategist at things like this. So bringing all of these movers and shakers together with people who may be in different stages of their business is really crucial.
It's essential. You know, what's interesting is they are being intentional about erasing the language of equity, but what they can't erase is the value that we add.
Exactly.
And so making sure that women understand not only are there opportunities, we should actually be encouraged, because if they're working against us that much, that means we have that much more jelly we're trying to bring to the table. And so capacity is everything. Like, this is an opportunity to really build capacity, figure out where your holes are, and learn how to show up in your best way. So that's what's exciting, just the camaraderie.
And you're not alone. And that's the thing I think a lot of women and minority businesses feel right now, because they feel that they're being pushed down or marginalized, and they're like, well, I don't know where to go to get the help. This is the event that you need to be at to get that help. So what is the process? It's like 2 days long. So what's going to go on?
So it's May 22nd, May 23rd. We're going to host it at the Thompson Hotel. So May 22nd is a networking event. So we'll be there at the Thompson Hotel. Actually, that is free if they want to come.
Oh, F-R-E-E, you got me right there. Okay, thank you very much.
So we're gonna have Chase Bank there that's gonna talk about funding. We're gonna have Harris Health, Metro, and City of Houston. And actually, Metro will be speaking at the Friday event to talk about some opportunities they have. And then on the 23rd, which is Saturday, is the actual summit. And so we're gonna have a host of panelists of future business owners like Catherine. I'm so happy that she came to join us. But we're going to have other women owners that are certified and that's going through the same challenges that Catherine is going through.
Speaking of which, Catherine, I want you to bring that to the forefront, because you know exactly what it's like for a woman or minority to have to struggle, to have to push, to climb a ladder that sometimes is pushed out of your way and not allowed access to. So what is the advice for others that you're going to hopefully be able to share with them?
Keep on. Like, it's crazy how folks will try to gaslight you even when you have gone through an experience, right? Like, I started last year with 4 federal contracts. One of those contracts, it took me 2 years to get.
Wow.
And so in a single moment to receive a letter saying, for no good reason, you cannot do this work anymore.
No explanation whatsoever, just cut you off.
Yeah, like, and there's a contract where it's still going. However, they took me off. Like, they did not want any people of color or any kind of community engagement involved. And so they're trying to ensure, the opportunity is ours. And so what I would tell folks is persist. We can, because we can. And together we're better. And so building capacity is the key.
So my question becomes this, I'm scratching my head, because it's like, if you're removing these businesses from the forefront of this, you're also removing communities who have discretionary income, who would be giving money to these businesses and giving money to other businesses associated with that. That makes sense to me. Right.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And so what is happening right now with a lot of women entrepreneurs, it's kind of like they're going under and they're feeling defeated.
Right.
they're feeling defeated because they went through this journey. They took years to get to this journey, and now it's like, what is going to happen for me now? Now that certifications are gone. Some certifications are gone.
How can you pull away certifications that you've earned, though? That's a question a lot of people are going to have. That's a question. Okay. Yeah, that's the question that's still trying to be answered right now.
And they're actually still pushing certification.
Okay.
We have to remember to bill.
Yes.
Like, some things can't be sustained, and at the end of the day, we, small businesses, micro businesses, are still the key for effective community.
Most certainly.
Absolutely.
And so we'll learn to readjust, and we'll make those changes, because that's what we do, right?
And that's what
we'll come back better.
And this is what this is for.
Absolutely.
And you also mentioned, okay, Friday is free, but Saturday
is the summit.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to have the panel of entrepreneurs that are speaking. And also we're going to have Cynthia Horde, which is the City of Houston Director of the OBO department. So she will be there and giving us the tea.
Yes.
And people can still register.
Yes.
So,
So where do they go to register and how they can get more information?
They can go on www.hergovsummit.com.
Okay, so women, minority business owners, this is your chance to not be left behind, but to take that step that you can continue to do your business and do something
it's a
great for your
community.
Right.
Yeah.
Find partners, find collaborators. It's the key. For going forward, we can't be armies of one. Right? Like, we have to come together and
an army
work
takes
together.
a village, and it involves many people.
Yes.
Ladies, thank you so much. I know we're out of time, but you've really opened up the door for a lot of people. So make sure, everybody, you go to their website after the show, and you will change your life, okay?